Hey guys, I just got back from a long weekend vacation with my wife, and I didn't have much time to go work on stuff since I've been home. So I'm going to go through a haul post here of stuff that I had received while I was away and stuff I picked up during our little getaway. So right before I left, my buddy Paul Knapp had sent me a care package of various things. So Paul, thank you very much. You are a true gem, and I'm sorry I didn't have time to really go through it before I went away, but this is all like awesome stuff that I love adding to the collection. We got some scaled down pine trees, which I am definitely increasing my foliage for the 1/32 scale layout. And there's quite a few trees here. These are actually pretty nice. These look like, I'm not sure of the brand, but they're pretty sweet. So thank you. We've got some palm trees, and I am going to be sort of padding out my Pacific stuff, my 1/32 scale Pacific stuff. I want to do a little scene or a diorama with the Pacific stuff. Looks like we got some figures in here as well. So I don't know what to say, Paul. Thank you very much. I'm touched. I think this is great, and for all you folks out there, this is a great lesson. Like Paul should be teaching all of you. Send me free gifts. This is great. This is the way you should do it. Send Scott free gifts at 3.75 Deep Dive. No, I'm just joking. Paul, thank you very much. This is amazing. This is looks like 3D printed sandbags, a wall of sandbags, which is very much always a usable thing. And we have a terrain piece here, which looks like it has flocked grass and an impact crater. Very nice job on the flocking. I've never done this myself, so I'm definitely interested in that. And of course, the piece de resistance is looks like a BMC Jagdpanzer in the forest green. I don't have this color, so a very nice, perfect mint condition. And my Germans could always use some more reinforcements. So all this arrived the day we were leaving. So thank you, Paul. It's great to come home to get to open up some goodies and play around. So I received a few things in the mail, and while I was up in Cape Cod, we're doing all the typical vacation things. We went whale watching and stuff, and I wanted to, if we were going to hit some antique stores, I was hoping to find something that I can use for the hobby in a way that sort of represented the nautical place that we were. I kind of was hoping maybe I'd find a scaled down lighthouse or some 1/32 suitable fishing boats or something like that. So I did find something which I think fits the bill and I think is quite unique. So I will get to that last because I think it's pretty awesome. But right now I got some packages in the mail, so we'll just go through them. I'm into the 1/32 scale military stuff and world building in that scale. I'm into 1/18 scale with my action figures and all that. And I'm also a bit of a sort of holiday enthusiast with the Halloween display, using my action figures and stuff. And the Christmas season, using the trains and stuff. So I've been buying a bunch of odd little characters, cartoon characters and things like that, because those seasons are coming upon us fast. And I wanted to get some crazy characters to fill out my world and sort of harken back to the things that I liked as a child. So this here is a Looney Tunes Bugs Bunny action figure. And let's see if we can get him opened up. and he is about appropriate for 3.75-inch figures. So of all the Looney Tunes characters, Bugs and Daffy are probably my favorites. And I think a Bugs Bunny is pretty much like a staple for somebody who's into animated stuff. So he's going to have a place of honor in the Holiday Village with all my wacky characters and things like that, which you'll be seeing as I set that up, because it's all like 1/18 scale. Actually, at this point now, I have all sorts of scales, but I'm trying to conceive of a way to sort of utilize all the scales. Maybe a tier system where one layer is one scale, and the scales shrink down consecutively as the display gets taller and taller. But who knows? We'll see how it goes. So what else? What did I get here? Oh, this is some weird. So I've been into these 1930s looking cartoons lately, and this is like Snuffy Smith, some old kind of grandma figure. So let's see. I'm not quite sure if we'll line it up correctly, but this is a Marx figure, and the vintage cartoon was called Snuffy Smith. So the funny thing is, she's kind of like Army Man size. So here's one of the soldiers Paul gave me, and so anyhow, you know, I in addition to the realistic stuff, I like the toyetic stuff as well. So I have a weakness for that sort of thing. So we'll keep going through the boxes and we'll see what else we got. And so let's see, here we go. I got a few other things still in shipping as well. I'm going to have to sort of curb my spending and sort of focus on working with all the stuff that I purchase and accumulate. So, which is good enough. I can definitely build a good world with everything I've built up. So once again, I think these are Snuffy Smith cartoon characters, 1930s looking aesthetics, and I believe this is all from the same line. These are Marx figures as well. For example, these can go on a 1/32 scale holiday layout, and Bugs here can go on a 1/18 holiday layout, and that's the plan anyway. So next package here. Colorful bagging. And you know, I know some of you guys just might have zero interest in some of these things, but for me, this is the price that this is the cost of what I come with, is the toy side of things. So these are definitely Marx figures. Let me see if I could slice through this wad of bubble wrap. So I'd only found out about these like a couple weeks ago. These are called Marx TV Tinykins, and they are tiny. I will say that. They're much smaller than I realized. So these are 1960s cartoon characters. I believe this is called Top Cat, is the cartoon character. And this is some sort of policeman. I really wanted it for the policeman, but this looks like it'll do well in my HO scale train world. I'm sorry, my O scale train world. So that's the latest edition there. You can spend a lot of money on these Tinykins. I did not on these because the paint is rough, and I always think I'll wind up repainting everything one day, but the reality is I probably will just use them as is. just because there's so little time in a day. So yeah, I kind of went on a figure purchasing spree and bought a bunch of odd little cartoony characters lately. With the holiday displays in mind, Halloween and Christmas coming up. So I saw this online. This was a vintage-looking gas pump, and let's see how this probably hooks on here somehow. So it's a tin litho style gas pump. I'm pretty sure it's authentic. It doesn't look like anybody would really be making this as a garage kit, except maybe the label. So I got this for the 1/32 scale stuff. I like the tin litho look of toys, and you know, it's not always about plastic and realistic paint treatments. I kind of like the tin toy look as well. So you know, for a couple bucks, I had to pick it up. I think that's all the packages that I received. Now the things I bought in Cape Cod at the antique store, we'll go through those. First off was this typical Army truck. I believe it is a BMC Army truck. You can get these now. This is no big deal. But this one is used. I prefer the used toys. I like when they have some character to them, and I don't want them all destroyed. But you know, it's nice to have modern repros. I'm not opposed to that at all. But if I have an opportunity to get a vintage style toy, I generally like that. I don't know why, but this was $5.50, cheaper than the modern reproduction right now, and it's in just as good a condition. So I picked that up. Not that I need this at all. I have so many of these Army trucks now, but this is what it's like to be a toy addict. So there was some railroad stuff at the antique store. I got this Lionel style crossing gate thing, which I do not really have any that are appropriate for my layout. And I think this might be more appropriate than some of the modern looking things I've been using. So walking around the antique store, you know, there's always things like dollhouse furniture and stuff like that. And I spotted this wooden barrel, and I picked it up because it was, to me, it was 1/18 scale looking. So this could certainly be used with my 3 3/4 action figures. Like, for example, there he is next to Bugs Bunny. So you know, I think it was $1. I don't remember, but it was interesting, and it's kind of like crafty made. So it looks like somebody made this by hand for sure, and I thought it had a certain charm to it. So I'm always looking for things like that, little details to embellish the world. More train stuff. There was this tin litho train station, which was a good price. And it looks like I'd have to hook the wires up to it. But I've definitely been building up a tin litho collection for an O scale kind of railroad layout, which may have nothing to do with military stuff. I just like the idea. You know, ideally what I'd like to build is a film noir, like 1930s detective looking train, passenger train, that I can maybe do some black and white footage with, just to have fun. I always wanted to be a special effects model maker, and as a mature adult now, that's unlikely. So I might as well have fun with toys and do that. So however, I also like the bright color stuff and the tin litho stuff. So I picked this up for the O scale world building that I will ultimately be doing. So I think the last item here is this thing, which is really cool. So I got this Ideal military seaplane. It was $35, and it comes in its original box, which was a little beat up, of course, but it's like Army Man green. This is what I kind of thought would fit my nautical Cape Cod visit, and I don't know. It's not, it sort of fits the bill for me. It's toy looking. It's Army Man green looking. It's missing the propeller, so I'll have to fashion something out of that. I'm sure I can find like a drone propeller or something that would work well. It actually seems really close to 1/32nd scale. Here's one of the Army Men that Paul sent me next to the door here. So feasibly, I think this could work. I got to clean all this gunk off. Yeah, $35. I think this is a 1950s toy, and I researched it online. It's made of a good plastic that glue and paint can stick to. I don't know if I'll paint it. I think I might just I'll fashion a new propeller for it, and then maybe I'll clean this stuff up. Some of this looks like it might have been solvent-based adhesive. I don't know. And then maybe I'll get some decals or emblems or something for it. I think I'd like it to say search and rescue or something like that. So I researched these online, and it looks like complete ones go for about $99. And they made all different colors with graphics on them, which were sort of like search and rescue themed type of things. But here it is, Military Seaplane Mechanical by Ideal, featuring a powerful spring motor. So I'll do my best to sort of restore the box a little bit, and I can only take it so far, but not bad, I think. I like it. So that seems to be everything. I know I bought some other little tchotchkes, which I'm going to have to search for. They're not showing up here. So hope you guys have had a good spell in the last weekend or so. And once I get all this sort of organized a little bit better, I will put it on the layout and show you in greater detail. Have a great day, folks. Bye.